What's up, guys? I'm in St. Lucie, Florida for the St. Lucie Mets versus the Palm Beach Cardinals. This is my second time here. I was here last spring for the Mets spring training game. I really like this ballpark. Not my favorite, but it's a very nice ballpark. So let's explore a lot of things outside the ballpark. So let's explore the outside part of the park first. So that's the ticket booth, the ticket's right there, gift shop's right there. A lot of history throughout the years. So they have like a photo op of the dugout right over here. It is very empty outside and the game starts in just under 30 minutes. So, and they also have the beach chair. If you saw my Lakeland video, link is right below the video. A lot of Florida spring training have the giant beach chair. Now we have all the retired New York Mets players. All the way down there. I have never been to Citi Field, at least not yet. And from other videos and pictures I've seen, that it's a very similar entrance, a giant stairs to get upstairs. So let's see. So very, very empty. So right away I've noticed that we will not be able to walk around the whole ballpark tonight. At least that's what it looks like. It looks like it's all fenced off. And I feel like I am the only fan here. So that's the first for me. So Palm Beach, who we're seeing today, is in first place. And here's the ballpark, right over here. And if you notice right away, I noticed right away, they put, so there's the ballpark. So I got the hot dog. It's a normal Nathan hot dog, so kind of hard to grade it, so. But not awful. The only issue I have is it's a very hard bun. But from 1 to 5, I give it a 4. Hi, Clutch. Hello. Do you mind signing this ball? So I'm from Orlando. I came all the way just to meet you. So I try to get all of the Florida State League mascots to sign the baseball.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
So the game has start at Clover Park. I'd like to point out that this is the spring training facility of the New York Mets, and the entire ballpark is not available tonight. As you see, there's a fence right there. So any home runs tonight, fans cannot get. I have been here for... Okay, thought I was about to get hit by a ball. But anyway, sorry. Then any balls hit over there, we cannot get, as I almost got hit by a baseball. And there's that. There is one thing I was kind of disappointed is I always try to get a souvenir cup. I collect the souvenir cups, and their souvenir cup was still the spring training. So I was kind of disappointed in that one. So looks like they're doing tennis ball night. It's where you buy a tennis ball and you throw it on the field and try to win prizes.
Number 30, first baseman, you're out, Martinez.
They're still working on it right now. Here comes the scissors. Scissors are coming in now.
Number 45,
let's see how this goes. So here's the menu for so it's kind of basic stuff. So that is the menu for Clover Park in the home plate concession stand. And it looks like we have a funnel cake, ice cream, lemonade. So we got a couple other things that open around, so it's not just your basic food over there. So that's always good. So I love how they have former Mets and current Mets all around this ballpark, like right. And I also noticed that they have former players right next to current players. Like this is Pete Alfonso. So that's really cool. Like this one, they're not really next to each other, but it's really cool how they Photoshop the legend next to another legend. So that's awesome how they did that. Clutch is out here signing autographs for the kids. And they just had a home run. And we are in the left field, close to the scoreboard, and behind the left field, like I said, this is the Mets spring training facility, and here's all the Mets spring training facility, all behind left field, behind the beach house deck. So it's kind of cool. I love seeing. I've been to 3/4 of Arizona League, the Cactus League spring training facilities. So I love going to each spring training facility, see the differences. A lot of them are similar. I'm very biased, but my favorite spring training facility I have been to so far is the Chicago Cubs at Sloan Ballpark, because they can make Sloan Ballpark easily a regular Major League ballpark, in my opinion. If not Major League, definitely spring training. I'm sorry, not spring training, definitely AAA. So, looks like this is their main spring training practice field, other than this field right here, because looks like this is the batter's eye. And if you're wondering where their bullpen is over here, it is actually right below this bar. So when we go behind the plate again, I can give you a better shot of where it is. So, but yes, we are behind left field, right next to the scoreboard. So that's where we are. We unfortunately, looks like one of the ballparks, this is one of the ballparks, you cannot actually walk around, which is disappointing because I love walking around the whole ballpark. It ends right here and, okay. That was a shot right there. Okay, sorry. It looks like it ends in left center field right here. You can't go to center field because it's just dead, but that was awesome. So, and it looks like the bar is open. And it looks like they have a net that so the ball cannot go into the actual bar itself. That's pretty safe. So there are the New York Mets game going on right now, and we are watching the single A team right in left field. And the bullpen is right there, right below us. So that's where the bullpen is. And here's a better view of it. We were just right there, and the bullpen's right below it. So that is right there. And we are in Buzzweiser Terrace. And this is all blocked off for a party that looks like it's going on. I believe this is the kids club party, because tonight is kids club night. So I think that's what it is. And during spring training, this is all roped off. As you guys probably know, I love that minor league teams will make a wall like this of all of their former players that made the big leagues. Like, if you're a big baseball fan, you probably know who David Wright is and how they put when they played here, when they made their debut. And it looks like they started this wall in 1988. It goes all the way down. All the way. And it just keeps going, keeps going, and it just keeps going. And there's a restroom that separates it. That it looks like we're going to the recent players that were here. So like Noah Syndergaard, you guys probably know who that is. Major league pitcher. Keeps going. We're in 2014 right now. There's the famous one, Pete Alonso. And it ends, looks like the debut of 2001. So I'm probably gonna update this soon because I have a lot of empty space they can fill in. So I love when minor league ballparks do that. Like I said, this is on the left field side of the ballpark. The last time I was here last spring training, I met Mr. Mets and Mrs. Mets right here, and I'll show a picture of it right now. So this is where I met Mr. Met and Mrs. Met, and there's Clunch right there. So like I said earlier, that when we walked in, that the entrance is very similar to Citi Field in New York, their big league team. I've never been, but from pictures and videos and other vlogs, I have seen that it is very similar, a lot shorter, but I'll put a picture of it right now to compare entrances right now. I will give them a lot of credit here at Clover Park. There is a lot more stuff open than other minor leagues spring training facilities that wouldn't be open. As I say that, this is not open, but there is a lot more open than I expected, other than half of the concourse isn't open and you can't go to right field and try to catch a home run ball. So that's the only disappointed part, I think, right now. Yeah, but I'll give a complete review in a couple of seconds. Like I said a minute ago, that half of the concourse isn't open. Half of the concourse is closed, and that's where it stops. And if you're wondering, we are currently between home plate to first base. So it's not even all the way down to first base. So that's kind of disappointing. But as you can see, looks like this is all the spring training stuff. So even on big nights, the whole concourse may not be open. So that's kind of disappointing. Like I was going to show you guys, but I can't now. But there's a picture of Mr. and Mrs. Met about where that Budweiser one is, right there. It's on that wall. That's kind of disappointing. I can't show you guys that. That is also Mr. Met, but a real picture of them playing the trumpet. So, and there's the Palm Beach bus. So that is the full concourse. And this is their gift shop. There's actually 2 levels, but only one level is open right now. And that's where I got this hat. I am trying to click all of the minor leagues hat, so when I do go to the major leagues, I'll support their minor leagues teams. All right, guys, that will do it here at Clover Park in St. Lucie, Florida. Overall, pretty good experience. You know, the mascot was great. Got my stamp. Got the mascot Clutch to sign my baseball. I always enjoy this ballpark. The only thing I have bad to say is you can't walk in right field and try to catch a baseball, so that was a little strange. The only bad and unnecessary bad thing is the ushers were interesting. They were getting on to kids, I understand, but that was very weird that they were yelling at kids. Other than that, it was a pretty good experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment below where I should explore next. Where should we all explore? And what's your favorite minor league or big league ballpark? Thank you guys for joining me, and let's explore next week.